Hi guys, welcome back to the news. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like had it been Obi and Atiku had joined forces, or Obi and Kwankwaso had joined forces. Because then we were hearing speculations that Peter Obi was asking Atiku Abubakar to step down for him, and Peter Obi, while in the PDP, knew that they won't give him a chance to emerge as the presidential candidate of the party, being that Atiku Abubakar is going for that same position. And he was feeling skeptical that Atiku would pick him as his VP again in 2023. Atiku Abubakar had picked Peter Obi to be his running mate in 2019. But then in 2023, Atiku Abubakar chose Ifeanyi Okowa, the former governor of Delta State. So now, my country people are wondering, how would it be like had it been Obi and Atiku join forces? Who knows? They might have won the election. But then their cases now are in court, and the both of them are trying to get their mandate respectively. The both of them are trying to recover their mandate. But people are now trying to discourage Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. Mostly Peter Obi. People are saying, Peter Obi should drop his petition. He should withdraw his petition from the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. And most of the APC chieftains have given their thoughts that Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, they may be wasting their time at the election tribunal, being that they know that at the end of the day, the tribunal would favor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the winner of the 2023 presidential election according to INEC. But now, these two petitioners are challenging the process at the election tribunal, where they said no, the process through which Tinubu was declared winner was not legitimate. So currently, people are seeing Tinubu's government as an illegitimate government. But then, the cries or the calls for Obi and Atiku to back down has not ceased. Instead, it has increased, coming from the All Progressive Congress and their members, how they have on several occasions urged the PDP presidential candidate Atiku and the Labour Party presidential candidate Obi to drop their cases, where we get to see Asari Dokubo boasting that Tinubu would not be defeated at the tribunal. Tinubu would stand undefeated at the tribunal, and no forces, no power in this earth would be able to bring Tinubu down from the height that he has attained. So now, my country people, according to the Sun newspaper, Waziri Bulama, a former national secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC, and the member of the party's National Advisory Committee, stated that he would not recommend that Atiku and Obi withdraw their petitions against the outcome of the 2023 presidential election, because he believes that their followers may not be happy with them if they do so, and suggests that both candidates should also consider Tinubu's invitation to join the government. Bulama Waziri made this statement in response to a question posed by the Sun paper, which asked if he would advise Atiku and Peter Obi to withdraw their cases from the court. And in his response, Waziri said that President Tinubu extended a hand of fellowship to both Atiku and Obi in his inaugural address, acknowledging their leadership contributions to the country, as they have truly paid their dues and gained a significant following of supporters. However, in elections, it is inevitable that one way or the other, someone has to emerge as the winner, while others would emerge losers. Currently, both Atiku and Obi are in court, And we believe that once the court reaches a verdict, they will reassess their strategies and positions. And it is essential to follow the case to their logical conclusions, as prematurely terminating them may not sit well with some of their followers. Allowing the case to proceed to their rightful end will enable them to conduct a thorough evaluation of the situation. The Presidential Election Petition Tribunal has on Tuesday merged the petitions submitted by the People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate Waziri Atiku Abubakar, and the Labour Party and its presidential candidate Peter Obi against the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) and its presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the president-elect. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's media advisor Bayo Ononuga responded to most of the recent poll conclusion that Obi of the Labour Party would defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the party's presidential candidate. The group in charge of arranging it successfully conducted the poll across the country on Friday, and the Supreme Court of Nigeria has granted the Labour Party presidential aspirant Peter Obi and the PDP presidential aspirant Alhaji Atiku Abubakar access to all sensitive materials used by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to conduct the February 25th presidential election. So, my country people, according to Waziri Bulama, he said that if Obi and Atiku should withdraw their cases now, their followers may not be pleased with them. The Obedient would not be happy with Peter Obi, while Atiku's supporters would not be happy with him. You know that the Obedient have long stood their grounds that their presidential candidate Peter Obi would emerge victorious at the Election Petition Tribunal. So, and we've seen that Obi and Atiku, they are not even ready to withdraw their case. Not now. They are not ready to withdraw their case at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Now that the court is almost, getting to the verge of declaring the final verdict of all the evidence that have been tendered to the court. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.